Hi, everyone. Welcome to Elevating Your Instagram Game with Photos, Filters, and Edits. This class, not gonna lie, is kind of a doozy, but we wanted to make sure that every single slide contained the step-by-step directions and visuals that you need to understand how to do the filter and the edit together on Instagram. And then at the end, the last about 20 slides are a deep dive into how to create your very own filter on Instagram, upload it, and be able to use it and share it with your clients and followers. And you can even find ours because we did it, of course, ahead of the game so that we could test it and make sure that it works for you. So this is going to be a game changer for your Instagram aesthetic. So let's get started. I'm going to present my screen really quick so it's big. All right. So, of course, this class is all about the photos that you use, the filters that you choose, and the edits that you layer on top of them. And with those three things combined, you can do some amazing things. We've chosen our favorites for this particular class, and it's kind of an overview of how to do that, and a little bit of why you should. So if you're curious about the secrets behind Instagram filters and edits, this is definitely for you. Ever wondered how these tools can turn a simple photo into one of those captivating visual stories that you see on your Instagram stories or even the feed? This is going to show you how to do that. If you're wondering how influencers and photographers achieve the perfect aesthetic, what they do is they find these filters, they use these edits, and they layer them on top of each other. So let's delve into the magic behind these digital transformations. Your Instagram feed is your personal canvas, and with the right techniques, you can transform it into a visual masterpiece. And let's just be real here. Things that make you stop the scroll are the things that make you inspired and wonder how they did it. And there's so many filters out there. I mean, I think we've chosen 4 or 5 for the class, but there are so many that if you just start playing with them and layering edits that Instagram has for you, then you can create things that are unique to you. And you can't do that unless you try. And so hopefully this class is going to wet your whistle, and it's going to help you and inspire you to want to try these things. And before I go any further, I want you to know that we have a let me escape out of this. We've created an entire PDF for you, step-by-step instructions, how to layer Instagram editing features with filters. This is the PDF for this class. So let me just kind of go through that with you, just so you know that we have this. You can download it in the course materials, and then you can take notes on this. So you don't have to screenshot anything. You don't have to, write things down and try to go back and rewind. Just know that this document has been made for you so that all you have to do is listen, pay attention, print this out if you want. You use this as an accompany document to what I'm saying in the presentation. So let me go back here really quick. All right, so your Instagram feed is your personal canvas, so you can make it your own. Try the ones that we give you in this class first, and that will really give you a really good idea on how to use a filter, save it to your phone, upload it, do something else with it, and then publish it to your feed. So we're going to go over the art of capturing the moments, applying the filters, and perfecting the edits. You're always going to want to start with a quality photo. Ladies, let's just talk about it for a second. You get makeup on your phone. The best thing that you can invest in, and you know what? I'm going to affiliate link it so that y'all can all rush off to Amazon and buy it. The little wipes for your phone. Keep them in your purse, in your pocket. I know a lot of us just use our shirt or whatever, but the wipes really get it clean. They have a little bit of alcohol in them, and they're made so that they won't hurt your phone. Use those. They are a game changer. You don't want that hazy look on your photos. Think about angles. There are a ton of Instagram experts out there and feeds that Angela and I follow, and we can put those in the group or on our Instagram. But they show you different ways to pose that don't look like you're necessarily posing. They're a little bit more candid. Like for her, you notice that one arm is down and one is making a triangle. That triangle with one arm is visually appealing. So the girl down here sitting, she's also creating a triangle with her body. So one arm is up and the other one is down on her knee, but you can notice that the gap between her body makes a triangle. So anytime the girl touching her hair on the right, you can make a triangle. It feels weird, but it doesn't look weird. And Melissa Crown, our photographer, she always said, kind of stick your head forward a little bit and your neck out. And that elongates your neck and it brings you forward to the camera. So start with a quality photo. The other thing I'd like to point out here is that, well, two things actually. For stories, these are centered so that the filter, there's things you can do around them. Plus, they are taken in the profile, so they're not horizontal; they're up and down. So for stories specifically, it's best to take your photos up and down, and they're both in natural light. They're both outside. You don't necessarily have to be outside. You can just be in a window, but make sure that the sun is on your face, and you're not in shadow. So notice the triangles. Both of her legs are triangles on the left, and her arm is down, making a triangle. The one on the right is up, making a triangle. And then the other arm is straight. It draws your attention somewhere else. Okay, here are two. Now, she has good lighting because she's in studio. She's, in a studio with great lighting and a background. Very simple background, simple clothing. Notice she's wearing jeans and a white t-shirt, jeans and a white t-shirt, blue jeans, white jeans. This is very purposeful. We chose those colors because we knew there was a lot going on in the background of where we were doing our photos, and we wanted to look fresh, and we wanted our outfits to drown out and our faces, who we are, to come forward. And I think that we achieved that. And so did the girl on the left. So again, let's talk about the triangles. Even though I don't like myself in this picture, I am making a triangle with my knee. I did not follow the directions with my arms, but the girl on the left is making an upside down triangle. And again, her other arm is straight down. So we are just laughing. And Melissa Crown caught this moment. I like it. It's candid. So candid photography really makes the audience feel like they know you. And when you're too posed and too polished, people are turned off by that. They don't want people who are so perfect and unattainable. They want someone that is relatable to them. So high quality photos, they capture attention. They're more likely to receive likes, comments, and shares. They reinforce your brand identity. Let's go back here. Angela and I, our brand identity is nostalgic, fresh, and fun. And we're sitting on an antique couch. We're at an old house. We have little old things going on here, but we're fresh and clearly we're fun, right? So that is our brand. And we wanted to make sure that we spoke to that in what we were wearing. Chances of being discovered by users and new followers. The more candid your shots or your photos. So I don't know where this lady is, but let's say she's in Thailand or something. She can tag travel Thailand, Thailand travels, vacation, my favorite vacation, all these different hashtags that she wouldn't normally use, she can use because of the location of where she's at or the things that are going on around her, like the beach, water, the ocean is inspiring, or something like that. So more subject matter stuff. The other girl on the right, she's maybe hiking, she's maybe in the mountains in Colorado, I don't know. But by taking these natural photos, you can use hashtags that are unique to that photo. And it's not always, you're in a studio and there's nothing to hashtag back here except for pink or studio photography. So you want to make sure that your photos are visually interesting. And they're more likely to go viral. So let's talk about that for a second. If you've ever uploaded a profile image on your personal profile or your business page on Facebook or Instagram, but let's just talk about Facebook for a second. Those photos of you typically are your highest performing posts, because especially on your business, if you're all business on your business page and then all of a sudden you post a picture of yourself, people congregate around that picture because they see the human behind the brand. So you want to make sure that when you're posting stories, they're about you, because that's going to be more captivating to your audience. So let's move on to applying filters. You have to first find and then use the filters to enhance the visual appeal of these great photos that you're starting out with. So let's go with this one. Here's her photo. And then the filter name here is period time /4. Now, don't ask me how we found these. We were just like searching and searching and searching. And that's exactly what you have to do. But we've already found some really great ones for you to use. So you can save them to your Instagram stories. And we'll show you how to do those. So don't worry. And this is what it does to it. So this is the filter. This is the person. And this is what it does to it. Pretty awesome. This is the filter name iPhone Mockup Pink. And it is, I think, so cute. And basically, this is what it looks like, the filter name. And then this is her photo. And once you choose the filter, it'll allow you to upload a photo. Once you choose the photo, you will go to the filter and it will change it into this. And then this one I think is super fun. It takes a plain picture like this and turns it into this. And I love that. And it just makes you want to stay on that. And it even wants you to give it a little click and say that you like it. That one's called Polaroid 2.0. So let's go back here really quick. All right, so this one obviously does more and it adds the date. This one is just like a picture in picture with a background. And then this one multiplies it. And then this one is my favorite. I love it. Next chapter social. So it's all about chapters and pages of your life and moving on and doing new things. And this one kind of layers us in something that looks like a book. So that is very on brand for us. And it's visually appealing. It's so fun. I love it so much. And it's called Magazine. That's the filter name. So remember, we have all of these on that checklist, or the step-by-step instructions in the next section on that checklist. So what we're about to go into, you don't have to take notes, but you might want to write down these names here. Period time /4, iPhone Mockup Pink, Polaroid 2.0, and Magazine. All right, so perfecting your edits. So now we found filters. We're going to show you how to use filters and layer them with editing features on Instagram. It's going to create a very, very creative and personal canvas for your brand. So you're going to choose the photo. Got it. select the filter, black and white prism. Now we've used different filters that weren't so, I don't know, the filters that we used in the past, the last four, they kind of did their own thing. You didn't really have to do much to them. These, they do their own thing too, but when you layer them, it becomes really fun. So we found some more filters and we're going to show you how to use them. So you're going to select your photo left, select the filter black and white prism, click the three dots on the upper right hand corner right here, and then you're going to hit save, so that this filter right here, this little video that, watch, you can watch it again. This video will save the black and white prism filter, that will save to your phone. Then you select Kodak film as your final filter. And once you do that, it will create this really fun little video like that. And now you can see that she's tripled. See how there's three of her and she's going up and down the screen. So that's two different filters layered on top of each other and then added in with the editing feature. Make sure that you have saved the filters so it'll be available whenever you're creating the stories too. So save those filters to your phone. Okay, so here's another filter. Now we've already used this one, so I'm going to show you. But you choose the quality photo, then you click the three dots on the upper right hand corner of the screen, these dots right here. And once you do that, you're going to select draw. When you click draw, select the marker sign that you have to change over to the marker sign and choose the color that you want. We would, of course, choose a pink color because that's our brand. And then you'll just erase the iPhone center of that, and it becomes clear and the background becomes shaded by the color that you chose. So selecting the eraser is something that most people don't know to do, but if you just erase what's inside of the iPhone, it becomes really, really fun. We'll play that again. You're going to choose the photo, click the three dots, select the marker sign, and choose the color. You're going to tap the screen, then hold to color the background and click done. Select the sticker icon, then type iPhone and choose an iPhone mockup. There's the iPhone mockup that we chose. Place the iPhone mockup in the center of your photo so that you are inside of it. Click the three dots on the upper right-hand corner of the screen, select draw, select the eraser, and erase the background. Now remember, that iPhone mockup was within the sticker feature of the editing in Instagram. That's not a filter. That's just a sticker. So it's an iPhone mockup sticker behind this little smiley face. So you do not have to save that at all. If this is too fast, which I know it probably is, don't worry. Just replay it, and replay it. And it will help you. Plus, know that all of these steps right here are on that PDF. Okay, let's go back, or let's go forward. So again, start with your quality photo, click the three dots on the upper right-hand corner of the screen, select draw, choose a color and tap the screen, then hold the color of the background and click done. So we've chosen blue. You click the sticker icon and tap on the photo icon to add another photo. Tap the photo to change its shape to circle and resize it, and then click the sticker icon again and type circle and choose something that would enhance the appeal of your photo. So that right there is another sticker, and we put it around the circle, and now all of a sudden you have something really fun. You can also choose something that is on brand. For instance, my personal brand, I have a sticker that I always use, and it's called Meet Me at the Bungalow. And I also have another one that's a Volkswagen bus. And so that's really fun. So that's all you do. But again, remember the PDF, these step-by-step instructions are there. It's very, very simple to do once you do it. If you get your phone out and you follow those directions, you will be amazed at what you can create. All right, so this one, we're going to just pause this really quick. We're going to take this photo, okay? We're going to create a story. Just go to story, tap on layouts on the left-hand side of the screen, add images to the layout by tapping or swiping up. So hold on, let me show you. I'm going to go back for a second. So hold on. See right here where it says layout, it says create, boomerang, and layout. Add the images to the layout. So it's going, when you click on layout, it's going to give you different options. You're going to choose the option that is in here and that we use, and then it's going to allow you to add your images to it. So watch, and then I'll pause it. Layout, choose that one, choose your photos, and see how there's 4. It allows you to do that. And actually, it makes you do that. So now all of a sudden you have all 4 in that layout. So you add images to the layout. We're on the 3rd check mark down. And you're going to swipe up to access your gallery or choose the picture at the moment. Click the 3 dots in the upper right-hand corner and save this. So now you have this little collage. You're just going to go up here to the 3 dots and click save. So you're saving this image to your phone. That's all you're doing. You've used Instagram and its editing features, the layout feature, to create this collage. That's all you've done. Now you're going to save this. You're going to go back into Instagram and create another story and select the layout that you saved. So you're going to select this picture and create another story. So here we go. Processing, saved. So now discard those edits. You're going to go to this story. You're going to click that picture. There it is. And now you're going to apply this Kodak filter. Now we're going to scroll up and down and look like that. It's awesome. Click the 3 dots in the upper right-hand corner, click draw. One. So now that you've applied this filter to that collage that you created, you're going to click the 3 dots in the upper right-hand corner and click draw. So we've done that before. Once you select draw, you're going to do the marker sign and choose a color. Tap the screen, then hold to color the background and click done. So now we're going to apply a color over this filter. You're going to add text, style, and change the color of the text, align your branding. Let's go and catch up with that. So there she is. She's colored it. She's choosing her text. Making the right color. Okay, so so we added the text, style, and changed the color of the text to align with the branding. We did that. And then we're going to click the sticker icon and type picture or Polaroid. Frame the sticker to your added photo. Click the sticker icon again and type link in bio. So watch how fun this is. Okay, so we added one picture, the one on the left. The other ones are scrolling in the background, clouded by the color. We've added a text. We typed in picture. We're going to put it in a Polaroid. So now we look like we're in a frame. So cute. And then you're going to type link in bio. Or register. Oh, that's so cute. Oh my gosh, this makes me want to do filters. Okay, so again, these steps, there's a lot to them. We chose different edits and layering and filters on purpose so that you could really get a deep dive into the features that are available and how you can use them. We really thought long and hard about the stickers, the text, the draw feature, how to create collages, save them to your phone, upload them, do something else unique with them. So just know that although there's a lot of little steps here, every single step is purposeful because we wanted you to know that A, that feature was there, and B, that you didn't have to just use that feature alone. You could take it a step further and layer it with a filter, and then go back in, save it, use another edit, and do something fun like this. So I hope that that is not overwhelming, but actually really inspiring to you, that you can do all of these things in conjunction with each other, and you can mix match filters here with things that we've done in slides previously. So again, all of these are on the PDF, and we really hope that you have fun playing with those. So the benefits of mastering the filters: it enhances your visual appeal, which is always important because what people see is primo when it comes to stopping the scroll. It increases your followers, A, because more people want to see it, it's shared, all of that, but also because Instagram loves you when you use the features that they've set before you. They spent hundreds of thousands of dollars creating all these things, and they want their followers to use them because it's supposed to enhance their platform. So the more visually appealing your platform, the more followers you get because Instagram lets more people see you. So it highlights specific moods or attitudes, even your brand personality. It tells a story. It increases your engagement, and it helps people recognize your brand. So what I suggest for you is to create uh, make sure that you you know save filters that are unique to you and that you like to use over and over again. Okay, turn your Instagram profile into a visually stunning and engaging space that attracts your followers, encourages interaction, and allows you to express yourself or your brand in a captivating way. Again, it's all about captivating your audience. And social media, you can spend more time on one thing and make it really, really good and fun, and have fun with it, instead of just throwing things up that are meaningless. So how to search and save filters on Instagram. I promised that we would show you how to do this. So I'm going to show you a step-by-step little tutorial. So number one, you're going to click on the plus sign to add new content to your social media. So you click this little plus sign right here. You're going to click on story right here. And then you're going to choose a filter, swipe right until you see the search icon. So down here in your story, you have, it's going to land on the little house. That's your typical one. If you swipe to the, actually swiping to the left. So when you swipe to the left and go all the way over, the last quote filter looks like this. All that is a search button. So when you click on that search button, it pops this up. So after clicking the search icon, different filters will appear on your screen right here. If you want more specific filter for your story, click the small search icon on the left. So if there's a filter that you see someone else has used, you can search it up right here in this search button. This is the main search, and you can search even further right here. You can go to trending, filters, things that touch up your appearance, background, and aesthetic, or you can just search through that. Once you search for the effect up here, you can, just type something in, like any of the ones like the dot film or something like that. Once you've typed in that name right here, all these different ones with that name will pop up. That's why we included the picture so that you knew which one to look for. So then once you find the one that you want, click it and click this little save button. So you click on that filter that you just chose, and then you save it by clicking the save icon in the upper. There's sometimes in the right-hand corner, sometimes in the left. After saving the filter, you can see it in your saved folders. So this is the saved icon. This indicates your saved folder. You can now use the save filter in creating your stories. So once you save it, it will show up in the bar that you scroll. All right. So I hope that I have not completely overwhelmed you. This class is a very, very deep dive with lots of little steps. There's a lot of information and necessary action on your part to try these things. So this right here, this next step, if you're sufficiently overwhelmed, this next step is all about creating a custom filter for yourself. And this right here, next chapter social, is our custom filter that we created. So the first thing you need to know is Spark AR Studio, Meta. This is the sign for Meta, and Canva. These are the things that you need in order to create your own filter. And if you create your own filter, please let us know about it so that we can use it and get it trending on Instagram. So you have to download Spark AR Studio. So you just search it up and download. It's right here. And it's called Meta Spark AR Studio. It's on Google, and you just click download. It will then lead you to Metaspark Hub, which is connected to your Facebook account. You'll click on the Metaspark Studio and hit continue. Once you do that, it's going to take you to a place where you can open and download Metaspark Studio. It'll install on your computer. You click finish. This whole part from downloading Meta to now takes about 10 seconds. So the face reference assets for Metaspark Studio. So now you're going to go to Google and search for face reference asset for Metaspark Studio. You're going to click and download the face asset for Metaspark Studio using the link. Download the face reference assets directly using this link. Very, very simple. You just have to do these steps. After downloading the face asset, you're going to go to your downloaded folder, right click, and click extract all. So she's clicking that. And then you extract all. So customizing filter design using your Canva. So now we've laid the foundation. We have the Metaspark Studio and the face recognition, both downloaded, the things that we needed. So those are done. Set that to the side. You're going to go to Canva and you're going to customize and create your filter. So you're going to create a design, just simple. Click custom size right here. You're going to set the size to 1,000 by 1,000, super simple. Click create design. So now you have the little square. You're going to click in your uploads, choose your upload files, look for a downloaded folder of face assets. So click your uploads, choose upload files, and look for that downloaded folder of face assets. Open face asset, open texture, choose between the feminine or the masculine face, click open, and then fit the image to the Canva page. So this right here is something that you've already downloaded. Now you're uploading it into Canva and fitting it to that 1,000 by 1,000 custom design. Super easy, not hard. Okay, you're going to add text, choose your desired sticker in the elements. We're using our main heading next chapter. And you can just kind of like do that. Move it around and fit it on the cheeks. So there you go. So again, you can put any filter you want on this face. It doesn't have to be text. It can just be stickers. You can do anything you want here. We chose our business name just to kind of show you how to do it. Going to go to elements, searching hearts, and go down. Okay, so we're going to add hearts to the filter. And again, you've seen these things before. You do not have to use hearts or anything silly or whatever, but in order to show you the visual here, we wanted to make sure that you could see our filter and understand what we were doing. Okay, so kind of creating a crown. Okay, so once you create your filter on this strange looking, quote, feminine face that you've downloaded prior to starting, you will, play with that for a while, and you can create multiple filters if you want, but we just created one just so you can see how to do it. So once you're done with that, after crafting your design, you're going to erase and remove the face asset. So you erase that nasty face off there. Okay, you just click it and click delete. You're going to click share and download. Tick the box because you want to make sure that it's transparent background. So notice that it's transparent background. So you erase the face, you download the filter, and you hit download and save your design. Super simple. Finishing your design using Metaspark Studio. So now you have your design done. It's fit to that weird face. Now you're going to go back to Metaspark Studio. So open Metaspark Studio application and click blank project. You're going to click on the camera icon, which is right here. And you will see, you'll see that right there, and you'll see what we do next. You're going to click on that camera icon. You're going to choose whether you will turn on your own camera or you can use the real-time simulation. And so this is their real-time simulation. This is the girl that they use. So you're going to click add 3D objects, and then you're going to click on the face mesh. This is the face mesh right here. Face mesh. That's what pops up. Okay, you're going to click on material. You're going to click on material 10 under assets. So materials, material 10. Don't ask me why. This is just what you have to do. And you're going to click choose file under texture. So texture is right here. And you're going to choose the file. You're going to look for your filter right here. And you're going to hit open. So again, all of these things, if you know what you're looking for, you can do it in very short amount of time. You're going to click publish, and you're going to click export. Export right here. You're going to rename the file NCS Love, while we chose hearts, and you're going to click save. You're now going to record and download your demo video in Metaspark. Okay. So this right here is Joanne. She's so cute. Click publish. So once you've published that, you're going to click record video right here. You're going to start recording a video, then hit save. Click add experience right here, and then click add experience again. Listen, this was a lot to research. You're going to insert sharing effect and video calling effect. So right here, see video calling effect. Okay, let's go over here. This isn't even letting me do it. But anyways, this is video calling effect, and this is sharing effect. And you're going to insert camera, Instagram, and Messenger, and you're going to click done. You're going to click export and save it. Export and save. And then you're going to click upload and hit close. Meta Spark Hub. Right next to that, close. Okay, so now the last thing you're going to do is publish your customized filter on your social media platform. So obviously we want to do it on Instagram. So you're going to go to Google, open Metaspark Hub, publish, click publish, take the effect and continue. So you have to make sure that this little blue button right here is ticked on or turned on, and you're going to click continue. You're going to type your filter's name, upload your customized filter, check the box for sharing and video calling, all of those things, name, type your filter's name. You're going to choose your file that you've already created, and you're going to make sure that video calling is on. You're going to select the categories for your filter. You can select up to 4. So the categories are kind of important because if you're looking for, what people search is how they're going to find your filter. So the categories that you choose are important for being found. Upload your recorded video right here. Crop your video in a thumbnail. Click submit and then click done. You're going to wait for 24 hours. So your filter is going to be reviewed for 24 hours. And once it's reviewed, it will either be approved or not approved. In our case, it was approved. Once your effect is approved, your status in Metaspark Hub will be, quote, visible, and your filter will be available to you to share on your platforms. So you can now search and use your customized filter on Instagram. So what I want you to do is pick up your phone, go to Instagram, and just like we showed you on how to find and save filters, you're going to click the plus, you're going to click story, you're going to scroll over to, excuse me, you're going to click on the camera, and you're just going to scroll over to the little search icon. You're going to click the search icon again, and you're going to type next chapter social. Next chapter social, one word. And the only one that pops up is Joanne's face with little hearts around it. And you're going to look at yourself, and you're going to take your picture. So fun. I just did it. And you can find our filter on Instagram. It's available on Instagram, and it's so fun. So the role of consistency in building your brand, it establishes your brand identity. Again, it builds your trust and credibility. It enhances your recognition. It encourages engagement and tells a story, and it allows adaptability. What I mean by that is it allows you to adapt to the changing times and show that you are on top of things. Even if you choose one filter and try that and do something different with it and just keep working with that one filter, you're still adapting and growing and changing. So it builds a strong and recognizable brand. Achieving Instagram stardom involves a combination of your creativity, being consistent, and strategic planning. With Social Simplified, you have your strategic planning, you have your consistency, and with using photos, filters, and edits, now you can have the creativity too. Just make sure that you are going to define your niche. You're going to post high quality content, tell your story using your filters and your edits. Stay updated and innovative. Master these Instagram features, engage with your audience, use hashtags, and be consistent. Remember, Instagram stardom is not just about numbers. It's about the impact you make, the connections you build, and the value you provide to your audience. Thank you so much. Please take the time to rewatch this, slow me down, go back, watch the videos, download the PDF, print it out, follow the directions, make your own filter, and let us know. And please tag us in your stories when you use these filters. Use at Next Chapter Social, and we will share your stuff. Thank you so much.